August Anheuser-Gussie Busch Jr. was an American brewing magnate who built the Anheuser-Busch companies into the largest brewing company in the world by 1957. Is the company chairman from 1946 to 1975. Now, August Busch Gussie was born on March 28th of 1899 in St. Louis, Missouri. He died September 29th, 1989, Louis, Missouri. His children was Trudy Busch, Valentine Busch, August Busch III, Billy Busch Sr., Peter W. Busch, Adolph August Busch, Elizabeth Busch Burke, Lily Busch Herman, and Carletta Busch Webster. Now he was married to Margaret Road in 1981, Gertrude Busch in 1952, Elizabeth Busch 1933, and Marla Church in 1918. Grandchildren. His parents was August Anheuser-Busch Sr. and Alice Zeiserman. Siblings was Adolph Busch III, Marie Busch, Clara Hazel Busch, Ottoline, and Alice Busch. His grandchildren was August Busch IV, Haley Busch, Jacob Busch, Haley Busch, Philip A. Busch, Billy Busch, Virginia Busch, Tiffany Busch, Susan Busch Tanzog, and Stephen Busch. Now, Colonel August A. Busch Jr., born in 1899, was educated in the public schools there. He entered the family brewing business in 1924, and by 1931 was a second vice president, a member of the board of directors. In June 1942, he was commissioned a major in the Ordnance Corps and was assigned to the Ammunition Division and officer of the Chief Ordnance. He later became the deputy chairman in charge of the Industry Integrating Committee of Ammunition, one of 82 committees set up to work with the industry. Each Industry Integration Committee was made up of representatives from each of the contracted and set up to integrate ordnance and industry. As deputy chairman, he was instrumental in ascending and improving production of several items. In January of 1943, he was assigned to the Tank and Automotive Center as Detroit, Michigan. His task was further the efforts of the committees in the production of tanks. The most crucial item of ordnance procurement in 1943, he was reassigned in industrials committees and the ammunition division, the assistant chief in charge of procurement of metal parts in 1944. He became chief of the industry production branch and still retaining the title and deputies of the deputy chairman and industry integrating committees. He reestablished procedures and that helped industry and ordnance work together towards the war effort. His intimate knowledge of industry and his ability to gain the confidence of industry leaders made him an invaluable asset to the ordnance procurement process. During his later years he served as chairman on the board of the chief executives officer of Anheuser-Busch Incorporated and the chief chairman of the board of the president of the St. Louis Cardinals organizations. Colonel Busch died in 1989. Hollywood Says, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell and leave a comment. Let us know what you think, what you'd like to see. Hollywood Says, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell and subscribe.